Now, your parents divorced, right, Shelby?
Yes.
And they had terrible fights in front of you, as a child, right?
Yes.
But you don't blame yourself, right?
No.
Don't.
Oh God, I don't know.
But see,
I was
the thing,
pretty bad.
I mean, you did. I mean, they were in love before you were born. I'm
Yes.
just saying. I don't know.
We don't know that that's true.
Why would they have been married?
Sorry, never mind. I don't know enough about you. I'm sure that you're a wonderful person, and I bet both your parents are wonderful, and it just didn't work out.
They had a dog, went on vacation,
Yeah.
and then when I came, where'd that dog go?
Your dad was working on a novel until
Yeah.
he had to do extra work for the baby.
It was a novel called I Want to Get a Divorce.
Did your parents used to fight in front of you?
No, not really fighting, but then after the divorce, lots of bad mouthing.
Oh, privately, like, you know what your mom said, that
Yeah.
she's evil.
To the
You know
point-
what your dad said? He hates doing the right thing.
So,
Stuff like that.
was it stuff like, was your dad with his whore this weekend? Did stuff like that come up?
I
Oh my
wish it was stuff like that. I mean, but it was just like really what you would say, like not really bad stuff to the point. Well, now I can't even imagine them being married. Like I know he came home and we had dinner. Like I know all that stuff happened, but I can't even really picture it in my mind anymore.
Yeah.
Because it was subtly mean-spirited.
Yes.
It was normal people being angry about sort of reasonable things.
With a small child who's still
Yeah, but like...
was confused.
What's alimony?
But yeah, exactly. But they were probably arguing about the sort of things that any two people breaking up would argue about. And politely mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did your parents used to fight?
Only when my dad would drink liquor. He would drink beer every day, but sometimes he would drink liquor and then it would turn into a fight because he didn't take the liquor.
He didn't handle the liquor well.
No.
Did he get a little surly? Did he get a little mean?
No, but it was just fighting about drinking. Like,
Oh.
why are you drinking liquor again? You know you shouldn't be doing this.
Well, but what would he do that was upsetting other than drink liquor while drinking liquor?
He would just be fall down drunk as opposed to just having a buzz on during the rest of the time just drinking.
He
beer.
drank liquor like it was beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so he'd be like, I can't walk. I'm unwalky.
There's my child. He'll help me.
How about when your dad shot heroin?
That
Would make him sleepy. And
Yeah.
great songwriter.
Yeah. Oh God, it was great.
It's like Lou Reed.
I found just boxes of lyrics,
Yeah.
just notebooks.
Yeah. Put him to music. Get him to Wilco.
My parents must have fought like really quietly, like after I went to sleep. But then one night there was like a big, like giant fight, and Dad went to stay at his friend Lee's house for the night. And after that, it all downhill from there.
Lee was transgender. I'm going to stay at my transgender friend's house tonight. Do you know what they were fighting about?
No, I should ask, but it was probably.
You don't really need to. I
Yeah,
think it's
okay.
fine.
No,
I don't think you like.
ask.
Hey, I was just wondering, what was the fight that led eventually to divorce?
Someone
What was
for the
that
air.
about?
Someone for the show.
And then have them both be like, actually, it was about chocolate. It was about which chocolate we should be eating out of a little box.
Record the call when you call them.
And then your parents, did they let you decide who you're going to live with?
No, it was up to a judge.
Oh, God.
Let's go to a third party. We can't make a decision.
So you had to stand
Because they
in front
both
of the
wanted
judge?
you to. You got to be shared, right?
Neither one of them.
across the country, so it was like
Oh, boy.
plane rides.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez.
So who was your primary residence?
My father. And
Oh,
we
boy.
went to the Central Time, so that was
So
very
you like-
important to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get to watch South Park an hour earlier. This is great.
Oh my God, I was going to say like you got to watch Murder, She Wrote, and then I realized, no, South Park, you're not 92 like all of us.
Murder. Just drop a murder she
Yeah.
wrote.
So you got to watch Murder, She Wrote early before everyone else would see it.
2
You're like,
Christmases.
no, I don't see that as an advantage. Like, there's some good stuff that comes from divorce. The first pickings at Murder, She Wrote.
You see, this was no accident. You know, she figured it out.
Wow.
Yeah, everyone thought it was an accident.
I would have let that guy go.
Not that old lady. No, she stayed with it because she's a writer.
They bought me a new skateboard, making new friends. Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, boy.
Great.
Did you have a skateboard growing up?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sure. I didn't.
He called it mommy. used to lay down next to it at night.
Well.
Oh.
How old were you when all this damaging stuff happened?
Oh, I think 12 when I moved. So
No.
Yeah, the worst age. You say goodbye to your friends.
I was like, I think I might come back.
Yeah.
Are you still in touch with some of your old friends from when you were a little young man?
That was like over 10 years ago.
Over 10 years ago?
Yeah,
Why,
yeah.
that's
Remember
not
names.
that long ago.
Well, in terms of mine,
That was, I don't know, that's 6 years ago. Name one person who can remember that far back.
9/11, never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, right. That was right around that time.
Yeah, that was your own personal 9/11.
yeah.
A few years after regular 9/11.
The towers that came down this time was your family.
Oh my God.
I always
Right.
made myself cry. It was so good. It was just so right in the pocket.
I have an opening line to my autobiography now.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, if you want people to be mad at your book, I would definitely do that.
Or if you can imagine there's any people out there that would read your book of stuff that happened 7 years
Well, it'll
ago.
be a self-published ebook. I mean, I'm not.
That's good.
going
If you write
hardcover.
well, people will read a book about someone 10 years later reflecting back on being a kid getting his parents divorced. That sounds like a pretty good thing. That sounds like a book people would really enjoy to like really get into the misery of a young man.
Right.
The perks of a wallflower 2.
Yeah.
More perks. More wallflowers.
I don't know what the original perks are.
Yeah.
Is one of the perks divorce?
Percocets.
Oh, is that what they were? It's Percocets.
Oh,
No.
is it about a drug addicted little boy?
Yeah.
who kind of sits at the edge of dances? Sounds interesting.
This, would, by the way, would be the saddest children book of all time. The drug addict little boy who sits on the edge of dances.
Yeah. Yep. I think I will write it.
Yeah. We'll call him Shelby. You poor bastard. Poor,
That's not
poor
so
bastard.
bad.
It sounds fine, and you've made it here. You're going to be fine, young man.
You are going to make it for
Yeah.
yourself. You know, you got a girlfriend and you're going to treat her better, or you got anyone in your life?
No, all alone.
Who'd you spend the weekend with?
Actually, it was an interesting weekend.
Okay.
Go on. I can't tell.
Go on.
You're like,
So what was it?
Well, I got home on Friday night, and I live in it's like a large house, but there's like apartments in it, and it's owned by like a Middle Eastern guy and his family.
do you live alone or with roommates or a family?
It's alone.
Are you in
it.
school?
No.
You're out of school.
Yes.
Okay, everything's fine.
Yes.
So you got home to
And-
where you live.
Yes, and there was a I never see these people because I get home so late. But then they were all like cleaning for some reason, and he has I never met these really hot daughters of his before.
Uh-huh.
And then there's I didn't even know they didn't have any hijab on or anything. They're Middle Eastern.
But yet they weren't dressed like it? Sounds
I
like
thought,
people.
the mother is, so I
Sure.
assumed hey, where's yours?
Yeah.
So then I was just hanging out with them, and we got to talking, and then later on in the night, we made out a little bit.
Whoa! Shelby!
But now I'm realizing, the next day, I hope she doesn't say anything,
To your landlord?
which is her father.
Yeah. Right. I mean, if without knowing a lot, I would say that the best way to keep it a secret is to just tell people on the radio.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the best thing. Now, so this is the first time you've been with a girl in a long time, right?
Yeah.
Is she of age, Shelby, just so we know?
Yes, I did. She has of age.
Good.
Oh my God.
So does it seem like you have feelings for her?
Not really. I mean,
Love her?
What is happening?
We
is this
could-
normal? Is this what happens on this? I mean, I've heard it before, the show, but
Well, see, the thing is, I think we might be able to help them in Gaza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we could stop the Gaza problems between your people and their people.
wait, are you Jewish?
sort of.
You're not wearing any of the outfits.
Where's your yam?
I'm Jewish too. It's fine. But you get why I said that.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, this could be the start of a beautiful thing.
Putting bridges together.
Yeah,
Yes, for a
exactly.
change. So how long did the makeout session go on? A while?
Yeah, about 5 minutes, and then I think she just went in because there's cameras everywhere, even on the front porch.
You're describing a place that I'm so scared to visit. And you're like, it's a house, but it's also apartments. There's people cleaning, and then they'll kiss you. You're being watched the whole
There's
time.
cameras everywhere.
I can't. This is basically as yeah, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
So you're nervous now.
Like, I kind of feel bad because the guy is like way too nice, like of a landlord. Like, he's like, oh, I'll get you a chair.
But maybe he doesn't have a problem with his daughter picking who she likes. Maybe that's not it. I'm sure she must have made the move on you, right? You're
Yeah.
not an outgoing fellow.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. So she made the move?
Yeah. More her than me, but
both.
yeah.
But can I
Well,
tell
this
you
is very
something?
sweet.
How could she not kiss you? Look at you. You're adorable.
It's true.
Yeah.
You say that, but that makes me question your judgment because then I look in the mirror and I'm like,
No.
If he's anything, it's
That's
definitely
something.
honest. You're
Yes.
adorable. It's
yeah,
true.
you are.
Oh, thank
You're
you.
like a baby bird. You know what I mean? People just want to take you home, put you in their pocket.
Yeah. And
Why
in
do
that,
you hate you the way you look?
I don't know. It's rough looking in the morning. I have to put my face on.
What the fuck?
I can't begin to understand what you do but comb your hair. But I really like that you're somehow wearing an incredibly perfect mask right now. You're an adorable young man who ladies will like. Everything's going to be fine.
Everybody likes you.
And sorry about your youth.
And you got a nice Middle Eastern girlfriend now.
Yeah.
You should bring her to the radio station, show her around.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's my girlfriend.
No, she is.
She isn't.
Rush thing.
She isn't.
No, that's his
That would be
girlfriend now.
unfair.
That's his girlfriend.
All right.
But it's someone. It's a person of interest.
You know this. Do not punch her on the elevator, despite what you see on that computer screen. Of
I've
yours.
learned from him, we wait till we get to the hotel
At
room.
no point.
Close the door.
No point is there.
No
any,
cameras there.
No point is there any punching. What's her name? Do you know?
Don't say her name. Sorry.
Is it a pronounceable name?
That's not why I'm. Don't give so many clues. It's too late.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Eugene Mirman's Comedy Festival is.
Sorry, I'm protecting you.
By the way, you could bring her to this.
It's
This would be
true.
great.
You could. This would be a perfect date.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
Introduce her to some of the big comedians that'll be there.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Be like, these are big comedians.
These are friends of mine.
Yeah,
Close
these are my
personal
incredibly
friends.
good friends.
Yeah. Although, did she speak? She speaks English, right? She was born in this country.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she's beautiful, huh?
You out of my league.
Does she have a clitoris?
Jesus
Stop it,
Christ.
dude.
Just end the
Where
show.
would that come from?
It happened.
Be a gentleman, sir.
Eugene Mirman Comedy Festival is happening September 18th through 22nd.